So in the background, the dome building that you can see is E-Cubed Civic High School in downtown San Diego, California. So actually the school is on the 6th floor and the 7th floor of what is the San Diego Public Library. And Jerry Smith, Terry Oates, and Lisa Gugino and I had the opportunity to visit today and really found this to be a remarkable school and one that we can learn quite a lot about. So I'll just turn it over to the crew to tell us a little bit about some of their reflections related to today's visit. So who wants to start?
The lady.
Got notes.
I do have notes.
Yes.
Helen Griffin, the executive director of the school, is an amazing woman. She had a clear vision of what she wanted to do with this school building and set forth and did it. It's amazing the philanthropic funds that came their way. It seems as though the whole city got behind the school and even the rich people want it to work. So, I mean, it's amazing. The kids are teaching each other. It's real life. It's connected to their world. Part of their business is to be capstone projects and to have a give back to their community for all of the wonderful things that they're experiencing in school.
Dr. Oates?
Yeah, I think, and I agree with everything that Lisa said, but I think the student-centered focus is what really stood out for me, and the students taking the lead with their learning. And that was evident in all the classrooms we visited, and also just the emphasis on project-based and problem-based learning and how that focus connected the content for students. The different disciplines were connected. And as Lisa said, the philanthropic support from corporations large and small, and also the philanthropy of individual donors is just envious. We covered that, and so it was remarkable. It was exciting. The facilities, well, I know Jerry will say more about that. It was fantastic.
Jerry?
Well, it was interesting to see a school where everything was organized around the intent to give kids what they need. The design of the walls and the fact that they have walls where they intend kids to write on. The windows, you write on the windows of the school. All the furniture was modular so that things could be moved to a space that was appropriate for whatever they would do. Everything that we saw, everything we experienced, from talking to kids, to talking to the adults, and to talking to Dr. Griffin, had to do with their vision of basically giving a kid a real education in today's world and getting them prepared to take the next step. Very focused on their being prepared to go forward, including even the communication piece, where they are purposely working with how kids communicate with adults, the professionalism, even down to the assembly we saw. So just a really interesting look at a school whose vision is seen in everything about the school.
And so I'll hand it off to Lisa. And like the others, I think the remarkable focus and intentional focus on student voice was particularly interesting. And, we sat through over half a day of classroom observation, and only in one encounter did the teacher actually lead the instruction. Throughout the day, in most every venue, the students were leading the instructions. The students were delivering the instruction. I can't say really classroom observations because the lines were blurred between one instructional setting to the next instructional setting. So the building was designed, as Jerry mentioned, in a very open format where it could be reassembled based on each instructional unit in need. It was very modular. The furniture was moved very easily, and it wasn't the teachers doing this; it was the students doing this. When we sat through the assembly, it was very clear that this was a school really about being connected and collaborating and the students were presenting each other awards, a very high energy and a very supportive atmosphere where the students were celebrating one another, and I thought that was particularly